ABC Action News starts right now with breaking news.
And that breaking news right here at 5:30, live pictures from Action Air 1 of a brush fire just off State Road 52 in Hayes Road. The county's Emergency Management Office recommending voluntary evacuations for the Moon Lake area and the Suncoast Lake subdivision. Smoke from the fire can be seen from the Suncoast Parkway and could also be impacting driving in the area.
Michael Paluska right at the Publix near State Road 52 and Hayes Road. And Michael, Pasco Fire Rescue, they say the fire's moving in the direction of the Moon Lake neighborhood. What are you seeing out there?
Well, when we were coming in, just to mention the Suncoast, it was very close to the Suncoast burning. They were hitting it with a helicopter, dropping water in that area. That's just to my right, and there's two fires that are out here burning right now. Let's zoom you in on the ground to the largest fire. That out there is on the Serenova Preserve. It is 55 acres, and it is not contained. And then to the left of that, burning very close to the Suncoast Lake subdivision, is another fire that isn't contained, 12 acres, but that one is smaller, but it is threatening those 50 homes that you mentioned, those voluntary evacuations at this point. And you can see from Action Air 1 just how big this fire is. There is a lot of fuel in this area to fuel this fire, and winds are picking up as well. So fire crews are trying their best to knock it down. The helicopter was out here a couple of minutes ago picking up some water from some nearby ponds and lakes and dumping it on that Suncoast Lakes fire that's being called the Silver Palms fire, because that is the most important thing at this point, is protecting people and property. So the one in the preserve, obviously they're attacking as well, but since it is a wilderness preserve, there's no danger to homes. The 50 homes at this point, we're told, are voluntary because the wind could shift to the west, which is the way that they believe that fire could spread. In the Moon Lake area, evacuations as well. That is for people in that area to keep a watchful eye on it. They can go ahead and evacuate if they would like to, but what we're being told is to monitor the situation, because right now just the voluntary evacuations are for the subdivision over my shoulder behind me. So we'll be out here monitoring the situation, but the bad news is that the wind, as you can tell, is picking up. I think they just launched the chopper again, and as this wind picks up, makes it more difficult for them to fight this fire. They have two tractor trailers with the Florida Fire Service, so they're digging trenches, trying to make sure it doesn't get into anyone's homes. And I know there's evacuations, and I think you guys are going to tell our viewers about where they can go if they evacuate their homes, right?
Michael, thank you. And the county has set up those shelters he was just talking about for people living in that area who need some help. The Fasano Hurricane Shelter is now open. It's located on Denton Avenue in Hudson. If you don't have transportation there, you can call the Resident Information Center. That number is right there on your screen.